Burgess. Nope, don't take. Oh, what are you letting the ball go over your head for? Oh, this gone in. I could have saved that. I could have got my cock out and got it out and stopped it with it because it was that slow as that shot. Come on, Davis, man. Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of Turmoil at Tranmere. And there's truth in that name because there is turmoil in our results. Let's just show you now, shall we? So, as you can see, it doesn't look very good, does it? We had the win against Halifax after our live com against Hartlepool, in which, you know, we've got 3 different scorers, Mangan Norwood and Tambani. I need to change that name, I really do. But yeah, decent result, played well. We actually conceded against run of play. And then we had an FA Cup game against Lincoln. Did that, crashed it again. 0-0 at half time. Crashed. So I had to replay the game. 1-0 down after 2 minutes. You know, that is what it is. But we ended up losing 3-0. That flattered them. We probably matched them in terms of chances. Then this one. Let's highlight this, shall we? Yep, there we go. 17 shots to their 2. 1 on target. The other one, the one that was like the one that happened, I think they hit the post and then they scored from the rebound. So yeah, 1 chance all game. We had 17, several highlights, 4 clear-cut opportunities, 2 half chances, and we just could not score past them. Absolutely dominating teams, but you know, the tactic, we're just not scoring. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but after this result against Gateshead, where we deserved nothing, I did try to change it up a little bit, try to be a little bit more direct, but it didn't work. I ended up losing 1-0 thanks to a 12th minute Danny Johnson goal. So yeah, we've got Macclesfield today as promised, and yeah, change of tactics. So this is what we're doing. Basically, I've changed it. It's still the same formation, but as you can see, every single circle is full. But that's because I've got defensive fullbacks on defence. I've got Bartworth playing as a ball-playing defender. A defender, the best passing in the entire club with 13 passing. It's just ridiculous. Another person to mention is James Wallace. He's actually come back from injury. First appearance it's going to be today, which we'll get into the team lineup when we see the 2 lineups. But yeah, this is what we're doing. We've got short passing, play out of defence even. Defence? What the hell's defence? Close down more and higher tempo. Try and get the ball further the field. See how we fare. It's more about the these jobbies here, the full circles, because I've heard that apparently the simpler it is and just fill the green circles up, the better it will be. So I've got the Cariello, I can't remember what it's called. Basically the poor man's box to box because it doesn't go as far. Apparently that's basically what I got from the description. Deep line playmaker on defend for Wallace, and that's basically it. Shadow striker for Jennings, just because Dunny is a bit knackered. But yeah, that's what we're going to be going for, because this one here, the Tranmere Rovers hierarchy appear to finally be losing patience with yours truly. Now, I haven't had a board meeting or anything, so I'll be surprised if they just sacked me without giving me like a meeting. I'll have to wait and see, like we can get the 5 games to turn it around. Hopefully it won't come to that, and let's have a look at today's opponents to try and see if we can start the long climb back, if you like, because like I say, I've not been sacked before on this particular, well, on any FMs on the YouTube series, which is, it's a pain in the arse. I've had a couple of close calls here and there, but I've always managed to turn it round. But it's just, I'm finding it increasingly hard here at Tranmere, unfortunately. But yeah, Macclesfield Town, I don't know why I'm on this page, but they've got John Askey as manager with tactical knowledge of 4. If we lose to him, then I might as well just retire. And then they've got Scott Burgess as a key player. Again, not spectacular, no better than what we've got, but I guarantee he'll play like Lionel Messi or someone like that. But anyway, well, maybe not Lionel Messi playing centre midfielder, like Iniesta. But anyway, let's get into today's game. Let's try and at least go out with a bang if that's going to be the case. But yeah, the lineups are Jalal, I think it is, in goal for them. Odoffin at right back, Hancock's at left back with Lee and Kennedy in the middle of defence. Got Burgess and Hamilton in a young-looking midfield. We've got Paul Steinson on the left, Marsh on the right, Whitehead without a forehead behind Arthur. Just some guy called Arthur. And they've got like numerous goal scorers apparently. We've got Davis in goal, we've got Sutton at right back, we've got Rydal at left back with McKevely partnering Barkworth in the middle of defence. Got Wallace coming in, as mentioned, for his first start of the season alongside Kirby, who's actually been our star man. Highest average rating of 7.30. Got Cole, who I actually found out recently from Deluded Gut used to be Ben DPB. That it's actually Andy Cole's son, which I didn't know. I'm guessing most of the Tranmere fans that are hopefully in amongst this save will know that. But yeah, anyway, inside we've got Jennings inside him. And that sounds a bit wrong, that doesn't it, really? And a Tumbani on the left-hand side with Norwood ahead of him. It's the best possible team that we've got, barring Dunn. And I think that's... If I lose this game, then I think we're in for a world of hurt, if I'm honest with you. I'm going to say... I'm going to say no pressure, basically, but there isn't a no pressure. So it's just, you know, go out there and enjoy yourselves. No pressure. And they've reacted awesomely. Not a single greenery. I was thinking, just, you know, play with no pressure. We're away from home against 5th in the league. We're struggling somewhat. Just try and let them play the normal, natural game. The only extra play instructions on this particular tactic is the wingers have got to get further forward and cross on the byline. That is it. I've taken all the others off. So they're basically playing their own natural game. Let's see how we get on. Probably terribly. And it might be my demise, but I've got to try something because we're just not scoring enough goals. I'm trying to mix it up in terms of the passing, having like the defensive fullbacks. That's a great ball, by the way. Oh, we scored straight away. I'm not going to say I'm a genius, but I'm pretty close if this carries on as it is. But the idea is it's just a case of I've got the two fullbacks who might be able to just ping a long ball over at top in behind for, you know, the likes of Norwood to get in behind and score. But I've had so many one-on-one with the keepers, and it's like they just shit a brick and panic and just put it wide, hit it straight at the keeper. They have one chance, just the one chance, and one-on-one with the keeper, and they score. Sometimes it's not even a one-on-one with the keeper, but here's Hancock's with a free kick, and he puts it over. Actually had my heart in my mouth slightly. Another free kick, Whitehead this time. Smashes it wide, you can have them all day, sunshine. So we've got a free kick. First for us is over the bar, and that seems to be a game of free kicks. Right, we've got a highlight finally. Something to mention at this point, before we go and concede, most likely. Here we go, Whitehead's through. He's going to feed it through for Hamilton. You can see it a mile away. Hamilton doesn't score. Davis makes a save. This is an extended highlights, and 40 minutes have passed. There's hardly been any. So half-time is here, and hardly any chances have occurred. But I can't complain. We need wins. We need results. That's all there is to it. I'm going to say don't get complacent, because we all know why, don't we, really? Because we're shit at it normally. And I'm going to give it a little bit of faith, just for the second half, for certain players. Hasn't worked for them all, just one of them has gained confidence in the shape of Lionel Cole. And yeah, hopefully we can carry on this form. The intensity isn't as much, so fitness level should be alright. I might be able to up it a little bit in the second half, should we go 1-1 or dare I say 2-1 down, which happens so often. You know, we've been in winning positions so many times and we've either drawn or lost, and it's just been so disappointing when you're in a winning position. And Captain Marvel, James Wallace, playing with a 6.5, you know, that's awesome, isn't it, really? Here's a throw-in for Macclesfield with Hancock's the left back. It's cleared away, sort of. Hancock gets it back. Paul Steinson, it's a nice name. Finds Burgess, and that's Hamilton. Come on, get the tackling, come on. Burgess. Nope, don't tackle. Oh, what are you letting the ball go over your head for? Oh, this, that's gone in. That's like, I could have saved that. I could have got my cock out and got it out and stopped it with it because it was that slow, was that shot. Come on, Davis, man. It's disgusting. I mean, why is he missing this header? It's on his head. Look at, I could have saved that. And I'm 2'6". It's disappointing. Get encouraged, son. We better go back the other end and score. Penalty, please. Okay, don't bother. Here's Lee. Is he going to launch it? No, he's going to do like a little shimmy sort of pass. Whitehead launches it over the top. Arthur's in behind one with the keeper. He's not going to miss, is he? Oh, bloody hell, he is. Can't believe it. Sutton, what are you doing, mate? Cheers. Got a throw in deep in our half. It's not what I like to see, if I'm honest, because usually you end up losing it. But Radon just clears it straight to Lee, the centre back for Macclesfield, and they can launch another attack. But McKinley heads away. But Burgess is first to it. That's Whitehead. Arthur, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Is it shit? Straight at Davis. Not really 1-on-1 with the keeper, but you know what I mean. And I'm going to make some changes shortly. After this highlight, I think. Dolphin finds Marsh, because we can't be asked to get a foot in. Cheers, Rydal. And now it's Arthur. He's got an overlapping run and finds Paul Steinson, the guy who scored the goal. He's got one player to aim for in the box. They do score because, you know, 10 white shirts against that one would still not have been enough. Even if they were stacked on top of each other, it would not have been enough. Let us change things up. I'm going to get sacked in the morning. Sacked in the morning. I'm getting sacked in the morning. So I made some tactical changes. I'm just going to see if it actually does anything. Probably won't for 10 minutes or so, then I'll make the actual personnel changes. But this has been dreadful. Right, so I'm actually going to make a change here. I'm going back to the normal tactic to see if we can actually create some chances at least. Mangan's going to play as a defensive forward instead of an advanced forward. And then we're going to have Dunn come on and Tollitt. Mangan coming on, of course, for Norwood, who's done sack all. So hopefully, it's last chance saloon for us here. I tried doing counter for 10 minutes. Nothing happened whatsoever, apart from they had a free kick that they missed. And it's just a case of we're going to give it a little bit of encouragement. And hopefully, see us with enough of a chance to get at least an equaliser. But at this point, equalisers aren't enough. We need winners. And that is exactly what we're lacking at the minute. But, you know, Paul Steinson, the best player in the world, apparently. It's just annoying. This game is so infuriating. You dominate teams and you just get beat. I mean, this game, fair enough, but we tried changing it up somewhat. Going back to something a bit more familiar and trying something a little bit different in fact. I mean, I'm pointing at the screen, but it's actually this guy I was aiming at. He could have got it easily, but no. But anyway, here's Kirby. I thought he was going to chili peppers it, i.e. give it away, but never mind. It's a long ball over the top, which they're told to play short passing football, but never mind. Mangan, have a go, son. I'll feed it for done. This is exactly what I'm on about. We just pass it to the keeper. Either side, we're like Shrek in World Cup 2014. Ball gets played through, world-class player. Well, not world-class here, obviously. And he's got all the goal time for it. Hits it straight at the keeper, if you remember. I think it was against Uruguay. Might have been Italy. So, it looks like another loss. And another, probably a sack in which I can't believe it. Brings me to the comment. What tactics are you guys playing that's successful? You know, because I don't understand. My normal tactic, I create chance after chance. To quote Andy Gray, chance after chance, or whatever. But no, it doesn't matter how many chances GW's team creates. They're just going to miss every single one or hit it straight at the keeper. And then they're going to have one chance and score. That's generally what happens. So much for being a tactical genius. But, yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm far from pleased. Absolutely livid. I've got sweats and everything because I'm that angry. Because it's just like, look, we're 16th, that's his worst position of the season. That's like proper mid-table form, 7, 6 and 8. Telling you, I think we could be getting sacked here. Let's just press continue once, shall we? See what happens. We've got Maidstone next, who win second. Fantastic. Still no, just press it one more time. Let's see if there's any. No, there's nothing. So it looks like we're going to be still in the job. If we get to the stage, in fact, it's gotten to the schedule screen for this. One of two things is going to happen. We're going to come back for Geisley, or we're going to be getting sacked, or in a meeting saying that we're going to be getting sacked if we don't get so many points. And we'll come back for the decisive game if that's the case. Something needs to change. It's not, for me, it's not fair. Any strikers that you think I might be able to pick up? I've had one or two suggestions that are also already taken. It's just so frustrating because, you know, we're doing enough easily to win all these games, or maybe not all of them, like the losses in particular, but most of these draws, we were always like on top on all those games, and somehow we've drawn. I mean, I still can't get over that one. One chance. Talk about getting FM'd. It's just disgusting. But yeah, it's just annoying because the tactic has worked so well, just not scoring goals. So yeah, let us know if there's any strikers kicking about. I've tried a few, I'll try to find a few, but there doesn't seem to be anyone of that much quality. Not better than what we already have anyway, in the shape of James Norwood, for example. So anyway, enough jibber jabber. So that is it for today's episode. Hopefully, regardless of the result, you have enjoyed it. We did have a little glimmer of hope after 3 minutes or whatever it was. But unfortunately it wasn't to be, and it's not looking great at the minute. Hopefully you can give us a bit of a sympathy like, that'd be greatly appreciated. It might cheer me up somewhat. And also if you subscribe, if you're new, please go ahead and subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. I'm going to be looking to start my Fail of the Week series again. I've got quite a lot of fails to show you, not just from me, from other people as well, other content creators. So keep your eye out for that. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks I'll be starting that, and it'll be like a once a week job. I did it last year on a Wednesday. I might change the day, I'm not entirely sure yet. I might do it for like a weekend, but we'll have to wait and see. But hopefully you can join us for whatever I bring out regardless. And until then, we'll see you then, hopefully, against Geisley.